Hello there, it's Brian here at the North American Guitar Showroom in London, and I'm joined today on the sofa by the wonderful Mr. Tim Steer for this episode of Going Electric. And we're going to talk about the things we love about vintage guitars and what contemporary luthiers are doing to basically capture that feeling and what's so inspiring about these things. So we've got these two T-styles together. That is, of course, the wonderful Macmull T-Classic, which is, just an absolutely killer instrument. And this is an original 1966 Fender Telecaster. So it's early CBS years, but it's an absolutely killer instrument. And we just want to put these two together to see, what's so special about vintage guitars, what's so inspiring about them. And guys out there like Macmull and Macmull themselves that just are chasing that sound and how you can make that whole thing come together. But how are you finding that?
It's very good. Yeah, we've played a few guitars today, and Macmull's another brand that I've seen but not played, and expectations well and truly met, if not succeeded. So yeah, it's really cool playing these two back to back as well, because there's all the nostalgia and wonder around vintage guitars and stuff, but playing both of them back to back, they're just both killer.
That's
things.
It's the funny thing about Macmull as well, because as the guys have said, like, they're not necessarily competition, but what they're aiming to achieve isn't necessarily to go after the same thing as their contemporaries. They're looking to make guitars to rival the old ones, the classics, the ones that everyone's sort of chasing after. And they took a year out just researching what made those old guitars, the sort of golden era of the F brand, so special. And their T-Classic is a testament to that. It's absolutely killer. But construction wise, they're not a million miles apart. You've got older bodies on both. Maple necks as well. Yep. Obviously that one is a one-piece maple neck, whereas this has a rosewood board. But outside of that, it's a pretty similar territory. The thing I've noticed about that one though is those pickups just have a chime to them.
Yeah, they're proper spanky, nice and bright. Not in a brittle and harsh way, just in an old school telly way.
It's happening. You were playing some awesome funky stuff earlier on the neck pickup. Can you give us a bit of that?
Yeah.
Just it's just got that flavour, hasn't it? It sounds classic.
Yeah, it's got that thing about all great guitars where you just pick it up and you could leave me here for 4 hours and I wouldn't want to put it down. But yeah, really, I've played a bunch of vintage guitars, and it's nostalgia and there is mojo to a lot of them, and this is mojo in spades.
It's a killer thing.
Yeah,
it's funny. Comparatively, the neck pickup on this is it's much warmer. There's a certain particular. Yeah, it moves you in a different way. But it's when you get down to the bridge pickup on these things.
Yeah, it's a beast of a bridge pickup. It's like we're pulling some rocky stuff out of it earlier, and it was really going for it. I think with these two guitars, the kind of fingerboards making a big difference. They feel a bit different to each other, but this is very comparable to a lot of kind of maple board tellies that I've played.